All right, there we go. Shit. I don't know what's going on with stuff.
All right, can you
There
hear me
we
now?
go. Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know what was going on with my computer, man. Okay.
Let's see what's going on. There we go. All right. I don't know if you did the intro or not, but we're here for John Cena's last match ever. I haven't been on in a while. I'm under the weather, but I made sure that I was going to be here no matter what for this for tonight. It is John Cena's final match, once in a lifetime. There will never be another last match of John Cena. So um, even though I'm under the weather, I haven't been on in a while, I've still made an effort to see this. Hopefully, it all goes well. It's not a complete disaster, but it's John Cena's last match, so hopefully everything will go
Yeah.
smoothly tonight.
I mean, the car looks pretty good, and like I said, hopefully, I mean, like you said, hopefully it's not going to be a shit show. I mean, I think that with the card that they have tonight, it's going to be pretty good. There's a few matches I'm looking forward to.
All I haven't watched wrestling in a while, so I couldn't tell you one match that was on the show besides John Cena and Gunther. Like
There's
that's how.
Obafemi and Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I seen that they were on SmackDown. I didn't know if they had a match or whatever was going on.
Bailey and Sol Ruka.
So yeah.
And AJ Styles, Dragon Lee, the tag team champions versus Javon Evans and Leon Slater. That's gonna be a fucking awesome match, honestly.
Oh yeah, they got Leon Slays from TNA, I believe. I just hope that the main event is or hopefully it's the main event. I heard people say that John Cena's final match is going to be the opening match of the show. Hopefully that's not the case.
It needs to be the main event.
Like imagine having John Cena's final match ever open. I feel like if you do that, everybody's going to tune out and stop watching because
Yeah.
John Cena's final match is the big attraction. I got Stephanie McMahon and Joe Tessitore.
Stephanie looking lovely as ever. So she gets hotter as she gets older. Is it me or is she get
Yeah,
hotter as she get older?
I thought the same. I just think she looks better now than what she did when she was uh, like an on-screen authority figure.
Mm-hmm.
I think she looks better now. Riley, thanks for watching. Hey there. Yeah, hopefully tonight is good. Um, the card looks good. I just care about if the main event's not good, then this whole thing's a disaster. I mean, it's Johnson's last match. You can't mess that up. And Chris, I guess I'll cut beyond the night. Welcome back, Connor and Jacobs. We appreciate you watching with us virtually, Chris. Even though you couldn't make it on. I wonder if they're gonna show like any like past memories of John Cena throughout tonight. Because if you think about Stephanie McMahon and John Cena, there's one memory that comes to mind. It was 2002 or 2003 SmackDown Halloween, and John John Cena was dressed up as something. I can't remember what he was dressed up.
Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, and then I believe that's when Eric Bischoff actually kissed Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah, that was the night I believe. I remember when John Cena got to spank Stephanie. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was also on SmackDown, right?
Like, you
All right,
lucky bastard.
so Cody and Oba's opening the show, so hopefully that means Cena's the final match.
That's actually a good choice to open the show.
Because if you open the show with John Cena, then after that nobody's gonna care. Like
Ooh.
I feel like I feel like if someone like big is retiring, they gotta close the show. Like when Sting retired, he had to go on last. He couldn't open the show. I really like the stage tonight though. Something different, something epic for John Cena's last match.
That's pretty cool. All LED screens too.
Tonight's the last. Tonight, the last time is now, and happy holidays to everyone who's watching. Yeah, happy holidays to everyone that's watching live with us. Happy holidays to you as well, Chris and Mr. Jacobs. I look forward to being on a lot more the next several weeks. Um, I took a little bit of time off from wrestling and whatnot.
It's understandable.
I mean, I've been so out of the zone that I couldn't. I know what's going on, but I don't know what's going on. Like before you told me, I didn't know any of the matches on this card besides Cena and Gunther. Um, what have I watched of wrestling now?
I mean, the product itself has been, it's been going up and down.
I
But
know I
when it
watched.
comes to when it comes to them making the card for like the pay-per-views, they usually come out with pretty good cards.
I know I watched. What was it? It was the last Saturday night's main event, I believe. That Punk won the title back. He
Mm.
beat Jay. I watched that, but that's the only match I watched. Like I didn't. At this point, I just watch CM Punk stuff. I'll tune in whenever he's having a big match or something. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking to get into actually watching the full shows because I do like other wrestlers besides CM Punk. Number two is Chad Gable. I don't think Chad Gable's back yet. I don't think he's on TV.
Not that I know of, not yet. But hey, he could be the guy behind under the mask. Who knows?
Heck, if anyone deserves it, it's him. When Sami Zayn costed he cost him that all of that. That like I'm still not over WrestleMania 40 and how Chad Gable did not beat Gunther for
You're
the.
not gonna live that one down.
No, that'll be something I'll never let go. So that's bullcrap. I like Sami Zayn. I think Sami Zayn's a great wrestler, but even the greats don't need everything. I mean, there was plenty of times John Cena. I was sick of him being in the world title shot all the time. I feel like everybody's felt that way about somebody that they're too over pushed. Uh, but it doesn't mean you don't like him as a wrestler. I mean,
Yeah.
I still like Sami Zayn, even though Chad Gable is better. and does deserve more. Uh, I just really like Kurt Angle, and Chad Gable's kind of the next thing to a current Kurt Angle. But speaking of Kurt Angle, I believe he's there tonight. I think I saw something on Facebook that Kurt Angle's at the event tonight,
Yeah, he is.
which makes sense because that is John Cena's first ever opponent in WWE history. Uh, is this for a title or is this just
I
you
think
know?
this is just for show. I don't think it's for a title.
I'd have Oba win then. If it's not for a title, have Oba Femi upset Cody.
I was gonna say the same thing, dude. If it's not for the title, I want Obafemi, Obafemi to win. I mean, because I think like they're giving you a glimpse of the future with when with this. I think they're showcasing them,
Yeah,
giving Obafemi that spotlight early. I think, and they're kind of letting you know that they're about to strap a rocket to him.
yeah. If you look at the card, it's a lot of young people: Oba Femi, Soruka,
Yeah,
Leon Slater, and Javon Evans, Dragon Lee. So it is, like that's what John Cena wanted. Like he wanted a lot of people that, um, kind of like when he debuted. Like he was a nobody when he debuted in WWE. Like he was.
yeah,
I mean, it got to the point where they were going to cut John Cena. Um, like he was a nobody. So I can see why he wants some people that look. I think every wrestling fan's probably watching this tonight, uh, just because it's John Cena's final match. So what better way to showcase people who majority of wrestling fans may not know than tonight? Uh,
true.
a lot of fans probably don't know who Javon Evans and Leon Slater is, but they'll know who they are tonight because it's John Cena's final match. If Kurt Angle was in his prime, Kurt Angle or Scooter, who would win? That's tough. Uh, Kurt Angle in his prime is around like the end of his WWE, like TNA run.
Hmm.
I mean, Kurt Angle's always been good, but when he was at his peak, it was probably like 2002 to 2008 or 9, like his peak years. I'd probably go Kurt Angle just because he has a better submission move in the ankle lock. I think the ankle lock is a lot more aggressive than a sleeper hold
Yeah,
because if you can damage someone's ankles, then throughout the entire match, they're just going to be spent. Uh, I don't know. What about you, Mr. Jacobs?
couldn't hear you. What'd you say? Hold on.
Oh, I just said, who do you think would win in a match? Kurt Angle in his prime versus Gunther. I got Kurt
Oh, okay,
Angle.
okay, I heard you that time. Damn, that's a hard one actually. In the prime. See, damn, that's hard. That's really hard. I would have to go with, I would have to go with Kurt Angle. I would really have to go with Kurt Angle. Number one, because he's an Olympic athlete and he's won gold, and he can break you apart in many different ways. Gunther, true enough, Gunther, he's a hell of a competitor, but all he has is really brute force. He has a couple of submission moves, but it's really about Gunther's strength. That's what Gunther has. But Kurt Angle has many ways he can kick your ass. You know what I mean? Gunther, he
Yeah,
has power and he can slam you everywhere. And he has a couple of he has a couple of locks. But with Kurt Angle, I mean I don't know. In his prime, I don't know if you can mess with Kurt Angle.
yeah. I mean, he once he does the ankle lock, it's gonna matter throughout the entire match because if he gets it in good, then you're gonna be messed up through half the entire match. Uh,
Yeah, if Kurt Angle can tap the Big Show out, he can tap out Gunther.
I feel like the all-time best ankle lock was when he tapped out Shawn Michaels. No, did he? It was WrestleMania 23 or 24 where Kurt Angle beat Shawn Michaels, but I can't remember if it was by pinfall or submission.
I want to say that was 23, but I don't know. I think.
I know Kurt Angle's won a lot of big matches through tap out, through the
Mhm.
ankle lock. Uh, but Kurt Angle's he's also very athletic, uh, I used to always like when his opponent was on the top rope, he would rush up there and then do a angle slam from the top rope.
Yeah.
I used to always like that. But I think Kurt Angle will probably win that. Uh, yeah, he won by submission. Must have been 21. That's when he went
No,
against Shawn Michaels.
21. There you go.
That's probably
Chris, he's like a freaking calculator when it comes to when it comes to
yeah.
wrestling, or wrestling encyclopedia, so to speak.
Yeah, he that's probably one of my favorite WrestleMania matches of all time. Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania
That
21.
was a classic.
And Kurt Angle won. He did win by submission. I thought he
Hmm.
did. Uh, like if he can tap out Shawn Michaels, I feel like he can tap out pretty much anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, Jey Uso, who is terrible, beat Gunther. So if Jey Uso can beat Gunther, then anybody can beat Gunther.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, as much of a fan of Jey Uso as I am, I know that the only reason they put the belt on him is because he was the flavor of the month. He was popular at that moment in time. Because at that moment in time, Jey Uso was over the moon, and he still is over. Don't get me wrong. Because once you're over, you're always over. But at that
Yeah.
moment in time, nobody was more popular in the WWE than Jey Uso, and they're thinking, well, hell, he's popular. Let's put the strap on him. It's gonna keep eyeballs on the screen. Maybe draw some more eyeballs onto the screen. You
I
know?
put they gave Jey Uso the keys, but he couldn't run with them. He would he still is very popular, but like during when he won the Royal Rumble this year,
Mm.
I thought they gave him the key to run with it to see what he could actually do.
Right.
Because he was the top merchandise seller, the crowd loved him. Uh, he was probably selling out every demographic, like T-shirts, action figures. He was probably their number one merchandise seller.
Yeah.
But when it came down to actually running with it, I don't know if he really capitalized on that because his match against Gunther at WrestleMania really wasn't all that great. Um, especially if like your first world title win, I don't feel like that's the type of match that I would want to have.
Yeah.
Um, his promos and everything leading up to WrestleMania were pretty flat up until that one promo when I believe it was when like Gunther beat up Jimmy Uso, he busted him open. And the very next week, Jey Uso cut a really good promo.
Hmm.
But besides that, I mean, I feel like the Yeet stuff has gotten old now. It's kind of
Yeah.
run its course. I knew it would. I knew it would. Uh, but I feel like Jey Uso is a better tag team wrestler than a singles wrestler.
Yeah. The
But I think
Usos, man, they're dominant when
damn,
they're together. You can't
one,
stop
two. Damn, I thought he was going to win there. Uh, yeah, but I think if they gave the keys to Jimmy Uso for a singles run, I think Jimmy Uso could be a better singles wrestler than Jay. The only reason I think that is because he's a little bit better in ring than Jey Uso, at least in singles.
it. Yeah.
But I feel like they're both better together, really. Um, I don't know, like that. I probably would not have had Jey Uso win the Royal Rumble and all that, but at least Jey Uso can say he was a world champion because a lot of wrestlers can't even say that.
That's true. Did you hear about how they're getting rid of a lot of the WWE library now? A lot of it's about to be just lost.
Yeah, I've been reading about that. Damn.
Like a lot of the Nitro, and I think Thunder and some of the ECW, a lot of ECW, all of ECW.
See, I don't like how they're doing this. So to watch everything on WWE, you have to pay for multiple subscriptions.
Yeah.
So if you want to watch Netflix, I mean on Raw, you gotta pay for Netflix. If you want to watch NXT, you gotta have some type of YouTube TV or some type of subscription. To
Mhm.
watch SmackDown, you gotta have cable or whatever. Uh, Peacock has the NXT pay per views and Saturday Night SmackDown. I think Peacock still has some of the library.
Mhm.
Uh, like when they moved Raw to Netflix, they have some of the old Raw episodes on there, but they don't have the entire. full Raw library anymore
Yeah,
online.
I noticed that.
So for me, I have to go to like websites to find episodes now. Uh, like just websites to have old stuff, just so I can watch old wrestling stuff. And I,
That's that sucks.
I believe that Peacock sent an email out saying that they were going to be taking stuff off of Peacock of WWE,
Uh-huh.
uh, and that basically like they're just going to be uploading it to YouTube. Uh, I don't know, but I feel like it's going to get a lot harder to watch old stuff.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly. And the thing is, I mean, I think they're taking away a lot of the old content. Well, and
you
that's the
know,
thing. It's pretty niche.
damn,
Oh, come on, man! He fucks up the whole match.
they're
I
still
think
doing this.
see the match is too good, bro. It was too good.
Oba Femi should get up and beat up Drew McIntyre now,
Yeah, I think that's
because
what he's about to do.
he just basically costed him his entire moment.
So
Uh-oh.
Obafemi and Drew McIntyre face to face. This is badass though.
Now I'd like to see that match. They're both close to size.
Yeah. Obafemi pushed him on his
Oh,
ass. What you gonna do, Drew? What you gonna do?
uh-oh. Don't help Cody. You beat up Cody too. Beat up both of them. I was going to do a choke slam.
Match was too damn good. Drew had to come out and mess it up.
Not choke slam.
There was not a definitive winner here. That sucks. I think maybe
They
they're gonna come back to that in the future though. I want them to put a pin in this whole thing with Obafemi and Cody.
Nick Aldis should come out and restart the match or something.
Oh, Cody's ears bleeding. Oh shit.
Don't
Yeah,
shake his hand.
his ears
Oh,
busted up.
Oba, you choke slam Cody just like you just did Drew. Leave no man standing. Cody's a backstabber at the end of the day. Everybody knows this. Cody's just waiting on the moment to turn heel.
That's the old Cody.
Don't shake his hand. Damn.
Yeah, Cody's busted open on the side on his ear. Yeah, Obafemi had him though, man. I don't know if you noticed. Obafemi had him. Had him.
I wish they would have let that match go on at least another 10 minutes.
Yes.
At least another 10 minutes.
Good opener though. Got the
Yeah.
crowd going.
Don't raise his hand. You should. He shouldn't leave no man standing. Drew ruined his moment, so he should just take out everybody.
I
Just
don't
leave.
want to.
Just
You
leave
don't want to see
everybody.
that sportsmanship.
No. I guess tonight, because it's hustle, loyalty, respect, that we
Hey
gotta
man,
shake
you know,
hands. Yes.
it's Cena's night, man. You gotta live by the code, I guess.
But did John Cena live by his code at the Elimination Chamber when he turned heel?
That's a good
Yeah.
point. That's a very
Yeah.
good point.
I got Sol Ruka and Bailey.
This should be a pretty good match. Bailey and Soul Ruka. Hell yeah.
So is Sol Ruka on the main roster now, or is she
I
still
mean,
not?
I'm not sure what they're doing with her.
Because she was injured and she had to give up the North American Championship. Uh, but it doesn't seem like she was ever injured because she came
Hmm.
back very fast. The Today Show. Oh, Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, they're probably gonna end up putting John in the Hall of Fame within the next few years. I wouldn't. It probably is not. It's probably not gonna take long at all for him to go to the Hall of Fame.
Eli Manning. It's not even just wrestling people at this point. It's who's that? Snoop Dogg. I mean, John Cena meant a lot of things to a lot of different sports and stuff.
Hmm.
He wasn't just wrestling.
Snoop Dogg with the blunt on WWE TV. That is sick.
Peyton Manning.
Had a fatty on WWE TV.
Didn't Travis Scott do that at?
Yeah, Travis Scott did that on the first Raw.
So if he did it, I guess anybody can do
There you go.
it. I know I tried watching something of WWE. What was it? I think it was WrestlePalooza or something.
Probably was WrestlePalooza.
What was the show that it was CM Punk and AJ Lee, uh, and they teamed up? Was it WrestlePalooza?
I
And they
think
went.
I was. I think it was.
I
I
think that's.
could be wrong.
I know I watched that. And then I watched when Punk won. He beat Jey Uso. I was gonna flip if they had Jey Uso beat CM Punk. Like that that'd be ridiculous. Like Jey Uso really should not have beat Gunther. It's not realistic that someone like Jey Uso can beat someone like that would be like Jey Uso beating Brock Lesnar. It's just not possible. Like nobody like Jey Uso is gonna be beating Brock Lesnar. Now maybe Jey Uso can beat guys like I don't know Gilbert maybe.
Gilbert.
Maybe that's his level. I don't know.
I mean, look, it's pro wrestling. If Hulk Hogan could beat a freaking giant,
And even
and
that didn't even make sense.
exactly on paper that did not make any sense at all. But hey, it's pro wrestling.
I remember we watched that. It was Halloween Havoc, I believe, and Hulk Hogan pushed the giant off the building or whatever, and like they made a big
Then
deal.
it comes walking right out like nothing happened.
Yeah, like they had like that he died, and
I remember watching that when I was a teenager. Like he should be dead. He would have fell off a damn building.
yeah, that could at least sold it for a few weeks. And like, is he
Right.
really dead? Is he really dead? And then I don't know. I believe they did that at Money in the Bank when COVID was going around, and I believe they had the Money in the Bank on the WWE headquarters,
Yeah.
and they pushed Rey Mysterio off the building.
Aleister Black too. And I think it was like Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin pushed Aleister Black
Rey
and Rey
Mysterio.
Mysterio off the building. I remember that. That was pretty sick. That was a great show.
Obviously, they didn't fall off the building, but just the fact of it, they did that was kind of funny.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Just the way they played it, man. I mean, and like I think Baron Corbin threw Alistair off first, and then I think Ray was coming after Baron Corbin, and Baron Corbin ducked or something, and Ray flew over him and went over the top of the building. I think that's how it went down. But I do remember Alistair Black and Ray being launched off the building.
Like that whole match kind of felt like the old SmackDown video game
Yeah,
because they started out like they didn't even start out in the ring. They started out like in the workout area, and
yeah. They
they
worked their way up the building. Yeah.
and like they basically they fought throughout the entire headquarters. Kind of
Yeah,
like
the elevator spots too. That shit was great.
it felt like a come to life. Which SmackDown game was it that did that? Where you could you could fight out in the parking lot and in the
I think
street.
that was Shut Your Mouth, I think.
Like
Or Here Comes the Pain. I think it may have been Here Comes the Pain.
it felt like one of them come to life, like an actual match. That's so cool.
I think it was Daniel Bryan and I think was it Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles that met up in Vince's office
Yeah, I believe so.
during the whole.
I believe Bruce Preacher did something with Otis or whatever.
Yeah. That was well done. I enjoyed that match. That was pretty well. That was well done. Like, the way they did it was pretty sick too, because they fought their way up to the top of the building where the ring was and the ladder was. So they started down here and then they worked their way up, and then once they got to the top, then the match started. Literally, it was pretty cool.
Kurt Angle. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. AJ Styles.
I don't think AJ ever he never beat AJ. I don't think.
John Cena.
Yeah,
I think the only time that John Cena beat him was at the Royal Rumble when he won the 16th time world champion. Uh, we was like the Royal Rumble 2017 maybe,
you could be right. Yeah,
but
okay, you may be right about that one.
AJ Styles has beaten him every single time except that one
Yeah,
night. He beat him every single time.
it's like Sami Zayn and Shinsuke Nakamura. It's hard to believe that Sami Zayn Shinsuke Nakamura has never beaten Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's always had the upper hand every time.
CM Punk. Oh, that's a pretty cool painting of John Cena.
That is.
Are all three of those people supposed to be John Cena?
I think like from him from like different parts of his career. I think Davis asks when you going to Vegas. If things go right, I want to go there probably this summer. That'd be cool.
Um, I went to Vegas this year for WrestleMania. I don't know if I'm going to go again next year. Maybe. Um, I don't know. I haven't really made a decision on that because there is a lot of stuff I like to do in Vegas besides wrestling. Uh, there's a lot to do in Vegas.
Yeah.
I even went to when's the last time I went to a wrestling event? Probably with me and Chris. Me and Chris went to some events this year at Memphis Wrestling. We met Dolph Ziggler one time, Matt Hardy. I
Oh
think
yeah,
Gilbert.
I think I saw some pictures of of uh of that event. That I think Chris took some pictures.
Yeah, we went to the Punisher's there, John Bethel. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. The guy who plays Punisher, Chuck Casito. But yeah, we went to Dag Gilbert and oh yeah, Just Incredible. I think that's the last wrestling that I went to when Just Incredible was there.
Oh
Nope,
yeah, yeah, I remember that.
that was funny. I don't know if I've talked about it on here, but if you've been here a while, you know what Just Incredible did. On the All Elite Zone, he was supposed to be our first ever special guest interview. He took my money and he scanned me, and we never got that interview. Uh, and he's a big no show where he doesn't like wrestling promoters don't like he'll ask them to pay him up front and he'll take their money and he won't show up. A
Mhm.
wrestling event near me actually got him to show up. Uh, I don't know how they accomplished that because a month after that event, he no showed another show. So
They probably offered him booze and shit.
for what I don't know how they got him to show up. If they got him to sign something or I don't know,
They
but
probably offered him a bunch of whiskey and
I don't know because he did like three
let me
shows that
stop.
entire
Let me
weekend.
stop. I'm being mean.
No, he probably did do that. Knowing him, and then he did three shows that weekend, and I went to one of them, the closest one near me, because I'm not going to travel far just for Just Incredible. Maybe a few years ago I would have done that, but uh, I wasn't going to pay for him to sign my book because I feel like
Mhm.
I've already paid for that when he took my money. Uh,
Good
he
point.
I went up to him and asked him, did he remember me? He said no, and then I showed him the text messages and all this because I saved all of it for one day if I ever saw him, and
Mm.
he didn't act sorry at all. He was clearly just there for a paycheck. He didn't care about the fans. Uh, he he signed my book for free. That's the good thing about it. Uh,
Yeah.
but he didn't offer an apology or anything. Uh, and the worst part of it is they actually had him wrestle that show. Uh, Just Incredible is not in the same shape as he used to be.
Oh no, I've
He is
seen him
really
lately.
broken. Like he is not. He's not that type of wrestler anymore. And the fans booed Just Incredible, and he was supposed to be the baby face. Just Incredible was, and they booed him out of the entire building.
That's not surprising at all, man. Not
I would say
surprising.
I would say I felt bad for him, but when you look at everything that he's done, I don't really feel bad for him. He has scammed people out of thousands and thousands of dollars, and
Yeah.
I'm surprised more people like me wasn't there. Or a lot of people would have went if they knew that he was going to be there. A lot of people don't actually believe he's going to show up somewhere because he no shows a lot. So if someone announces him, chances are people aren't going to believe that he's
Hmm.
actually going to be there. But
I don't know, man. I think the last thing I saw that he did was he was scamming people over some. I think that he was talking about how he needed money for a hospital bill or some shit like that, or something like that. And he was on stream with a bunch of those. You know how if you go when people are in the hospital, they get those little electrodes stuck to them, and
yes,
like and well, you know how whenever you take them off, you can see you can see a little residue stuck on your body after you take them
oh,
off.
yeah,
Okay, you can tell when he was on stream, he had put them back on just for sympathy.
yeah,
You can tell because he can tell like he basically like he put it like over where it was originally at. You can see where it was stuck on before, and
that's
so
not how it works.
I mean, this dude he does not give a damn. He doesn't care. He'll do whatever he can to drip a dollar out of you, man.
Like he was there. I'm probably the only person who went to his line, and he didn't make a dime off me. Uh, I wasn't gonna pay him anything because he scammed me out of that whole interview. So he signed my book. So that's the only part I cared about in that whole experience. Because he was there and Gilbert was there as well.
Mhm.
Gilbert is mostly everywhere. Uh, so I wasn't just going there for Just Incredible, but
Yeah,
I mean, I used to really like Just Incredible in ECW. Like, I still love a lot of his work, but him
yeah.
as,
He led the Impact Players. He was a dominant force in his day. He really was.
but I don't know where things went wrong because he wasn't always like this. Uh, you can pull up his old YouTube channel. Like, he used to do like Wrestling 101 stuff. You can
Hmm.
tell he was a completely different person back then to now. Uh,
Yeah,
I don't know if some people get on drugs and they're a completely different person.
I think it has a lot to do with addiction, but still, addiction.
Yeah.
That's still and the thing is, you can say what you want. People can say what they want, but really, addiction is no excuse to disrespect people and do that kind of shit. I mean,
I mean,
I
he's
don't care what
scammed.
anyone says. That's no excuse.
I mean, I know one wrestling promoter who booked him, and they paid him $2,000 up front. I'll never pay anybody up front. Like if I'm going to book somebody, I'll pay you in person. I'm not going to pay you before the event.
Right.
But they paid him before the event, and he blocked them, and he basically just took the $2,000, and that was it. But he's done that to numerous fans, wrestling promoters, and he asks for sympathy. But it's kind of hard to feel bad for somebody that just scams people all the time.
Exactly.
I thought,
It's like the little boy blue. You know.
yeah, I thought maybe he had changed, that he finally showed up at an event. But a month later, after that event, he no showed another promotion. So he didn't really change. Uh, he showed up for three events in a weekend. the very next month he never shows. So
I tell you what it is. He probably got the all the money he needed,
yeah,
and and then once he ran out of money, then he started showing up to events. Once he runs out of money,
yeah, he showed like three places local to me. He went to Memphis, Boonesville, and somewhere else, Mississippi. But if you really have health problems, you think that you'd show up for a lot of this stuff.
hmm.
But I don't know.
He must know people in high places because I don't see how he gets booked for anything these at all.
I wouldn't believe him. Like,
He must have good connections to different places and people that just don't give a shit and just because of his name they figured that
I mean,
people are gonna pay to see him.
like even his name value has dropped. Like once you scam people long enough, your name value is not the
Yeah,
same. Like you're not the old wrestler that you used to know. You're a scammer. Uh, like that's what he's known for now is a scammer. He's not known for his wrestling stuff anymore.
and that's sad as hell, man. That you think of it, he should be known for being an ECW pioneer, somebody who was there at the beginning of the
Yeah.
hardcore days of ECW. He should be known for that. Instead,
Mhm.
he's known for no showing, ripping people off, hippie debating, all this shit. He's known for that now, and that's sad.
I think he's made him. I think his career in scamming is a lot bigger than his wrestling career, and
If you think about it, yeah, he
that's
probably
pretty
made
bad.
more money scamming than he did wrestling.
I would hate to say that. I'd hate to say that about myself, but maybe one day he'll actually change. But I don't know. If someone needs to be doing DDP yoga, it's just incredible. Uh,
Amen to that.
Jake Snake Roberts should be dead already. Like he should be already off the face of this earth. But Diamond,
Exactly.
but Diamond Dallas Page saved his life basically.
You think
Same,
about that. Think about how many years Diamond Dallas Page bought for
oh,
got Jake the Snake Roberts. Man, he saved him a good amount of years on his life.
yeah, Scott Hall as well. Scott Hall's not here anymore, but he would have died sooner than he did if he did not. But I, at this point, I don't even know if Just Incredible would commit to it.
I
He,
don't think he would. Not at this point in his life. He has to want to do it. And I don't think he wants to. He's too busy. He's
well,
too
you
busy
gotta.
trying to bait everybody to get them more to get them get money out of them.
But I know he did an interview with Maven, uh, and he had convinced Maven that he changed. And then at the end of the video, someone reached out to Maven and said that
Yeah.
all that stuff that he said was BS.
He maybe was like, yeah, fuck that guy.
And then Maven was like, because he made the excuse that all the YouTubers and the podcasters are wrong,
Yeah.
that he never scammed any of us. And that's a lie.
And
Because
here's the thing though. I'll give it to Maven. I'll give it to Maven. Shout out to Maven, by the way. Subscribe to his channel. It's pretty damn good channel. I'll give it to Maven. He gave Justin the benefit of the doubt. He gave him a chance to really say his piece and do all that. But the only thing that happened was he tried to sympathy bait. I guess you can say, for lack of a better word. And after a while, Maven got a hold of what was really going on. He's like, you know what? Fuck this dude. I tried.
yeah, people actually reached out to Maven and was like, no, 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 no. Like
And
all the
Maven is
stuff that
genuinely a nice guy. He's gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, and I give it to him. Shout out.
I think Maven tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, but once he found out that everything he said was BS, because the moment he said that the YouTubers that he never scammed YouTubers was the moment that because I'm a YouTuber, I'm a podcaster. You did scam me of money.
Exactly.
You can't
Not only
say
did he scam you, he scammed the audience. He scammed everybody that was tuning in to see him. He scammed everybody, everyone. That
and
was fucked up.
I'm sure I'm not the only podcaster he has scammed either. Uh,
I don't know. I know of at least five other podcasts that he scammed. At least five.
I don't see how any of us are in the wrong when I mean you took the money and then you don't fulfill. Like if you take someone's money, you have to fulfill your end of the agreement. But he didn't do that. Uh, I don't see how that's anybody else's fault but his. But
Exactly.
And apparently he does have some health issues, but I mean, if you need money, you don't got to scam people. Like he was selling this book, like his book, and everybody paid up front for his book, and nobody received a copy of it at all.
Yeah, that was crazy. That
And
was nuts.
he said that he didn't have enough money to ship it to people. Like, why aren't you selling a book if you don't have money to ship it? Like, you should never even be selling it in the first place.
Ah,
Like, if I know I don't have money to send something to somebody, I'm not going to be selling it. No, no.
oh shit.
Oh,
Damn.
Saruka pulled it off.
Wish I could have been Bailey at that second. Jesus, that looked. Ugh.
I mean, that was actually a pretty good match. That
That
was
was
good.
really good. I
I
would
like
have took
the
the
one.
pin. I would have loved to take that pin that Bailey just took. That looked awesome.
I like the one move that she did on the ropes. Like she basically did like she spinned, and then it's like a spinning DDT that she did.
Yeah.
Top rope. I don't really know how to explain it. Basically, kind of like how she does her finishing move, but she did it into a DDT.
I believe you can do that. I believe you can do that DDT in the game. I think you can do that in the game.
I feel like Saruka's creating new moves at this point because I've never seen somebody flip and do a DDT like that. Maybe AJ Styles, maybe he did it before, but she's basically the female version of RVD. I feel
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
like I don't know any other female that can do the kind of moves that she does.
We're gonna see some sportsmanship here. Looking
I feel like
liar, looking so cute.
I feel like every match is going to be sportsmanship because that's how John Cena's character and what he stands for is.
Mhm.
I don't think I read this one. Yeah, I did a video of Gilbert when he showed up with Memphis Wrestling. Who's first? Yeah, I remember that.
Hmm.
They got a whole superstore dedicated just to John Cena.
Man, you gotta think, man. That merch has gotta be in the millions of dollars in sales, dude.
Like normally they do a superstore for like all wrestlers, but they're doing a superstore of just one wrestler. That's when you know that your name is valuable. If they can make a whole store of just your name. Sheamus. Sheamus got his big break off of John Cena.
Hmm.
RVD.
Michael Hayes. That's Stu. Steven got a shout.
You know who should be commentating John Cena's final match tonight? It should be Michael Cole and Taz.
Yeah, that would be that would be pretty cool because they were there when he first came in.
His very first match, it was
Yeah,
Michael Cole and Taz. But Taz is with AEW, so
unfortunately.
I mean, like all like they just showed a picture of John Cena and Edge just then. Like we're not even going to get a final match between Edge and John Cena. Um,
I heard something online, and some said that Gunther got injured, and that there's going to be a surprise opponent to replace him. Oh, that would have been everywhere if that was true. They would have
they would
said
have already
something.
I feel like they would have already announced that,
Yeah,
and didn't save it, and didn't just build anticipation up of who the mystery opponent is.
it'd be cool if it happened, though. Honestly speaking, they just said, "Oh yeah, Gunther's hurt." By the way, we got somebody else here.
If see, like they've already, I really wish that they would have done Punk and Cena better than what they did it in Saudi Arabia.
Mm,
Uh, I wish they would have done that match better. Like really, like they should have done Punk and Cena at SummerSlam, but they went with Punk and they went with Cena and Cody instead,
yeah,
which they had a really great match at SummerSlam. Um, but it'd have been nice to see John Cena and Edge one more time. Uh, I feel like that's the only one we didn't get to see because we saw Randy Orton. Uh,
hmm
Undertaker doesn't wrestle anymore. Triple H can't wrestle. Shawn Michaels is retired. Uh, the Rock is just busy. Uh, like, do you think that like The Rock's gonna show up tonight or do anything, or is he just?
I mean, technically, The Rock could do whatever the hell he wanted. I mean, he's on the board. If he walked in there, he could take a crap in the middle of the ring and you know and walk the hell out, and people would love it.
I just found it funny how like they did that whole heel turn and something more happened with that, but I don't think we'll ever know what happened.
Mm.
Something happened because how does The Rock? He's basically the one that turns John Cena heel himself,
Yeah,
and The Rock never shows up again. Like we never see him again. He never pops up again. Like they didn't even continue that. John Cena basically had to carry whatever was left of it and salvage it into some way.
mm.
Because John
I
Cena,
mean,
because like even John Cena said it himself that he basically tried his best to do a heel character,
mhm.
but it was The Rock's idea. Like he was the mastermind behind it all. Uh,
Yeah,
Something more happened with that. Maybe one day we'll know. Maybe someone will spill the beans on it. But
there's got to be more to that. But I think like for a lot of, because I guess story wise, as far as the story, The Rock was only part of that whole thing to facilitate John Cena's heel turn, which is what people wanted to see for decades, for at least a good decade or so, was a John Cena heel turn. And once they did it, it kind of fell flat. It was like it was like
they didn't.
and I felt number one, the way they did it was kind of off, and number two, it was about, I would say, about 5 or 6 years too late.
Pretty much. I mean, I feel like the way they turned John Cena heel was great because nobody really thought it was ever going to happen. But they didn't really have good follow up. Like after he
Mm.
turned heel, then what do you do?
Right.
And that's really when The Rock should have been the one because who was the one saying that he's going to steal Cody's soul and all this bull crap? And
hmm
I was The Rock saying all that. I feel like The Rock was supposed to be more involved in that than he actually was,
Mm.
and The Rock just called it quits. And I don't. I feel
back,
like Triple
back,
H
on, back on set at the table.
because even Triple H said that Triple H is the one that wanted to turn John Cena heel. The
hmm
Rock wanted to turn Cody heel,
hmm
so maybe they butted heads on that, and The Rock didn't want to be part of it. I don't know. I just feel like how that all that went down was like I feel like if The Rock wasn't going to participate, then John Cena never should have turned heel. Uh,
Mm.
like they never should have done that because I mean obviously he's part time. Like if you were
Yeah.
going to turn John Cena heel, you should have done it 10 years ago.
True. True.
Because now he's at the tail end of his career, and you're wanting him to shift his entire character in just 1 year. Like normally when you turn heel, it takes a little bit to gain momentum to start something new.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen overnight, unless you're CM Punk. It doesn't. I mean, CM Punk he turned everything in one night. Uh, but John Cena hasn't played a heel character since. 2003, 4. Undertaker. I believe, yep, after Johnson's first match, the Undertaker congratulated him.
Yep.
Here he is, The Rock. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for ruining that heel turn this year, Rock. They have one of the most legendary rivalries of all time. John
Yeah,
Cena.
yeah. Still McCool.
I don't look at the Rock the same anymore. I'm not gonna lie, I don't.
I mean, The Rock's kind of transcended the world of wrestling. I mean, he's
He,
kind of become a mega star in a way, you know.
I mean, like he's not even just a wrestler. Like he's actor, movie star. Kurt Angle. There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Kurt. When John Cena debuted, he said, "Who the hell are you?" Eve Torres.
Just looks amazing always.
Is that a John Cena cookie that she's eating? Eve
Yep.
Torres.
RVD.
Like all of those guys right there is basically the ruthless aggression era right there.
Yeah. Sami Zayn sitting there like a fan.
Why are you here?
He looks like such a fan right there with his kid. It's pretty cool though.
See, Kurt Angle should smack the hell out of you for what you did to Chad Gable. I mean, that's just unacceptable. He doesn't even deserve to be in the same line as wrestlers. That's pretty cool with all the memorable moments of John Cena.
That is.
I wonder what shirt John Cena wears tonight, though. And what color does he wear? Taz. Talking about him earlier. Yep, JBL was a commentator.
Yep.
They got to mention Jerry Lawler and Jim Ross.
They have to.
Yeah. You'll never get another commentary team like Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler.
No. Mm-mm. That was a once in a lifetime thing right there. Lightning in the bottle, as they say.
Same with Taz and Michael Cole. Like, I feel like JR and Jim Ross is the better commentary team. Like, they're the best of all time. But close second is probably Michael Cole and Taz. Like,
Mm.
I don't think they're number one, but Taz and Michael Cole's at least number two. A lot of people say that Gordon Solie is the best of all time, but when I listen to Gordon Solie and I listen to Jim Ross, I mean Jim Ross clears in every way.
Yeah.
I mean, I know people in that time period, like whoever grew up watching Gordon Solie, you know, maybe you came to like him, but like because you grew up on him. But
Mm.
Jim Ross is just Jim Ross. Jim Ross can make you laugh. He can make you smile. He can make
Mm-hmm.
you angry. And not many commentators can make you feel all those emotions.
That's true.
I mean, like you would think that Jim Ross was an actual wrestler with the way he's talking.
Mm.
Do you think that he comes out to Doctor of Thugonomics tonight in his last match?
I mean, what would be cool if they did like kind of a blend of the Doctor Thugonomics going into his current song.
I would be because I don't think that he did the Doctor of Thugonomics at all this year, did he?
Not this year. I don't think so.
Well, Punk did it, the Punkonomics, but it's not the same like Thugonomics. I got No, this might be the best match of the show. This
It
tag
might
match,
steal the show. You're right. It might steal the show.
because Leon Slater and Javon Evans are really good. And if you mix them up with AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, they might steal the show. I don't. Well, not even really might. They will steal the show. I mean, they're just really that good. That sign said, "Bring back the European Championship."
That's not a bad idea, honestly speaking.
It's been a long time since they had a European Championship.
Yep.
Uh, Davis. Yes, Leon Slater is technically signed to TNA,
Mm-hmm.
uh, but they, WWE and TNA have a partnership. So people from TNA can be on WWE, and people from WWE can be on TNA.
Mm-hmm.
Like AJ Styles was on TNA this year, so I guess they're getting Leon Slater on the main roster. Uh, I guess kind of like a trade, because majority of the time, all the WWE guys that go to TNA are from NXT. Uh, they don't really have many main roster people from WWE going to NXT. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, like they don't have many main roster people go on TNA. Besides AJ Styles, that's the only one they've done. I'm guessing that they're never going to do John Cena and Joe Hendry because they were teasing that for a while.
You think that would be one of the matches that would have got under the belt of John Cena, but no.
I don't really feel like that match is really important, to be honest. I think that Cena and Orton and Cody and Punk, those are a little bit more important than Joe Hendry. Uh,
True.
and I hate to say it, but I feel like Joe Hendry's lost a lot of momentum. Uh, I feel like his theme song, kind of like Jey Uso, their theme song carried them a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Joe Hendry is officially signed to WWE though,
Yeah, he is.
but I don't feel like that he has that same spark when his theme song first got hot. Uh, but like that's when you gotta think of new ideas. Uh,
Mm,
you gotta come up with new things to add to your character. Because like
I agree.
if Stone Cold would have just stopped at Austin 316 and he never came up with nothing new, I don't think Austin would have became as successful as he did. Like Stone Cold had to come up with new ideas. Like he had to come up with new catchphrases,
Mm-hmm.
new stories, new promos. Like if he would have just made Austin 316 his only slogan, then I mean it would have his momentum would have died very shortly. Um, I feel like
It's
that's
really slowed down. I know that.
like if you have a good idea, you don't want to burn it to the ground and just do it over and over again until it's old.
Yeah.
And if you do that, you got to come up with new stuff. Uh, you can't just do the same old stuff all the time.
True.
Like that's what kind of like anything, like kind of like with music too. Like if you do the same style of music all the time, and all your songs sound the same, it's gonna get old. Like you gotta come up with new ideas, new. See, like not everybody's creative, but if you want to get to the top, you're gonna have to be a little creative.
That is true.
I mean, that's kind of what John Cena did. I mean, John Cena had to literally become a rapper. It like his character was a rapper to actually get over, and it worked. I still can't believe to this day that Stephanie McMahon is actually the one that got him to do that more. Uh, if anyone doesn't know,
Yeah.
if anyone doesn't know the story of that, uh, like John Cena was going to be cut, and he was rapping or whatever, and Stephanie McMahon heard it, and I'm guessing she asked John Cena like, would he actually do that as a character, like make that your character, and then he did it,
Hmm.
and then it worked, and it basically saved his entire career.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he didn't stick with the thugonomics thing forever because he had to come up with new stuff. Like the Doctor of Thugonomics was not going to survive 25, 30 years. Even though people love it, it was going to get old eventually.
Right.
Then John Cena, he was the what other characters would you say he did? The Never Give Up stuff, the Chain Gang.
Hmm.
Um, there's different versions of John Cena. Uh, he was
Super
never
Cena.
Super
Super
Cena,
Cena.
yeah. He held the one title for like 380
Quan
days.
Cena.
Yeah, the weekly open challenge, John Cena, like when he was the U.S. champion, every week
Hmm.
was an open challenge for the U.S. title. I guess now you can say heel John Cena this year. Uh,
Yeah.
of course, PG John Cena. I think that's the version everyone does not like. Uh,
Yeah. I think that was a version that got crammed down everybody's throats. And
yeah,
then made him like I mean, like the kids, he was like the number one guy, but to adults, he was just annoying.
I would say about like 2010, 2011. That's when he became a lot more PG-ish.
Hmm.
Because from 2000, like from whenever he debuted to like 2007 or eight, he was a lot more edgier. Uh, a lot of his promos were not very PG. Uh,
Right.
like he was very unscripted. It felt unscripted at least.
Yeah. Ooh, Dragon Lee with the Liger bomb. That was pretty nice.
Like John Cena was also very good on the mic too. Uh, very, very, very good on the mic. Like he could basically own anyone on the mic he wanted to. Uh, that's probably where his rapping came in. Because once you rap for a while, it kind of turns into like promos and stuff almost.
True.
Like John Cena and Edge had a great rivalry in like 2006, and John Cena had a lot of great promos that came out of that rivalry.
Yeah, it was always good seeing them in the ring together because you knew you were gonna get like a 5-star match. You knew it was gonna be at
Yeah.
least 5 stars.
Uh, John Cena and Randy Orton, they always had great matches. I felt like
Yep.
they always had great stories to go along with it. Like I remember the one time Randy Orton beat up John Cena's dad. I think Randy Orton and John Cena, I mean, Edge and John Cena did that. Uh, it was in two different feuds though. Like one time Edge beat up John Cena's dad at his house, and then Randy Orton punted John Cena's dad uh,
Yeah.
one night. He beat up everybody. Randy Orton did. He beat up. He RKO'd Stephanie McMahon. He RKO'd Mae Young. He RKO'd everybody.
Yeah, you did. I forgot about when he RKO'd Mae Young. That did happen.
He even RKO'd Stacy Keibler one time. Like
Yeah.
he RKO'd everybody. It didn't matter who you were. We're gonna see new tag champs. Oh damn, that was a good swan time. No, Dragon Lee breaks it up.
Yeah, they're cooking now. They are cooking.
Ooh, this is like a old school TNA match right here.
Yeah. He's wasting time, Slater.
Now you're gonna wait. Yeah, you're not gonna mock AJ Styles and get away with it. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh.
The teacher always knows more than the student.
Uh-huh.
I feel like he got a little cocky there, and now it's probably fixing to catch up with him. Phenomenal forearm. No, no.
Oh.
I don't know if that was part of the show or not.
I hope so.
It's kind of hard to tell if stuff like that is part of the show or did they actually mess up. Come on, AJ. I guess I'm going for AJ and Dragon Lee. I guess. Oh, damn.
Oh,
Styles Clash.
what a finish.
Well, that might be it if nobody breaks it up. Yeah. That was a good match.
That was AJ left Leon curled up, man. That was pretty sick.
Davis, who is your favorite wrestler to see John Cena go against? Ooh,
Hmm.
that's tough.
That is tough. I think I guess for me, like it's always been Randy Orton because him and Randy have always been
Yeah.
like for me, like when I watch their matches, you're gonna get something awesome. So it's like a go to. You got Randy Orton and John Cena. I mean, you can't go wrong.
Um, I guess for me, I don't know. It's hard to say. I loved him and CM Punk. Like they always had great chemistry.
Hmm.
Randy Orton, Edge, RVD. Him and RVD had a lot of good matches. Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels, Triple H. I guess if I had to narrow it down to one person, it would probably be Randy Orton. Randy Orton or Edge. Probably one of them two. I guess just to be different, I'll say Edge. Because him and Edge had a lot of great matches. Um, but you really can't go wrong with a lot of John Cena opponents because he had a lot of great matches with a lot of different people.
Yeah.
Kurt Angle, John Cena, Kurt Angle, CM Punk, uh, Randy Orton, Edge, Triple H, Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy had a lot of good matches.
Hmm.
Uh, and he's had a lot of great matches over the years, and a lot of great rivalries too. Like
True.
like rivalry wise, Randy Orton or Edge would probably be up there, or
Mhm.
CM Punk. Uh, I guess for me, like when I remember John Cena as a child in my childhood, it would probably be Randy Orton because I feel like that John Cena and Randy Orton was always going against each other.
Yeah.
Like they always had a beef or something was going on.
And that's one of the coolest things about their rivalry because their rivalry is something you can talk about 20 years from now.
Yeah.
As far as like historic rivalries of wrestling. Of course, you got Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant. You got, you have let's see, NWO versus everyone else. You know, you have all these different cool stories with Stone Cold versus Bret Hart, all these that you can talk about for decades. And now you have Randy Orton and John Cena that can be up there for decades and decades to come. People be talking about them. So
You can make an hour-long podcast talking about the rivalry of John Cena and Randy Orton. Like that,
yeah,
that's how lengthy their rivalry is. Uh, you could probably spend a whole hour on John Cena and Edge as well. Him
mhm.
and Edge had a I don't think that had a lengthy rivalry like him and Randy Orton had, but
Hmm.
uh, their theirs was lengthy. Like from 2006 to 2008 is when John Cena and Edge had their best rivalries and feuds.
Yeah.
But John Cena and Randy Orton, like it was an ongoing thing. Like at least once a year they go against each other,
Hmm.
and like their storyline was what kept you invested. Um, like they would make you hate Randy Orton. I mean, he literally beat up John Cena's dad. I mean, like that's how much that got you to hate him.
Yeah.
And John Cena was basically the Superman of WWE at the time, and Kane.
Just came with a little hair on top nowadays.
He was like Charlie Brown a little bit.
Yeah, he looked kind of like Charlie Brown.
Yeah, a little bit.
I was thinking the same thing.
There's that. What kind of hair does Charlie Brown have?
He has like those, he like a couple of strands right here.
Do you think that they're ever going to make a Charlie Brown live action movie, like an actual Charlie Brown?
I don't know, man. I mean, if done, okay, you know, if you have a good writer and you have the right cast, I think it could work.
I'm curious to see what Charlie Brown would look like in live action.
I mean, if Scooby Doo can work in live action, Charlie Brown could
Yeah,
work in live action. You know.
yeah, yeah. That's true. I mean, Scooby Doo. They did a couple movies in live action of Scooby Doo. So now we got Johnson's final matchup next.
We have the main event. Let me check out those Rocky movies. I forgot they had the Rocky movies on Peacock now.
Yeah, I basically use Peacock now to watch like a lot of the NBA games and stuff now.
Mm.
I watch like old movies and stuff.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom for the main event.
All right. Well, we're almost there at the end of a legendary career of John Cena. There will likely never be another career like John Cena's. Uh, there's no one that even compares to him at this point. Maybe you can make an argument for Austin Theory, but his career is kind of, I don't know, up and down a little bit. I mean, John Cena's career was up and down, but not to the woes that Austin Theory's career is. I mean, he hasn't been on TV in months. And if John Cena was off TV for months, it was either because he was injured or he was doing a movie. Like those are the only two reasons. Like he never like they didn't have nothing for him. Like if John Cena was available, they're gonna make something possible for John Cena. Like he's always gonna be on the card. That's not really the same for Austin Theory at all. Tom Brady. They got a lot of celebrities, like not just wrestlers, thinking John Cena. And, you know, it's like all of pop culture, really, like sports. Jimmy Kimmel. Okay. Fluffy. Jalen Brunson, the New York Knicks. That's a big one to get on. Vanessa, yeah, from High School Musical. Jelly Roll.
All right, I'm back.
Tom Brady again.
Oh, Jelly Roll lost all that weight. Would it be fair to call him Jelly Roll anymore?
Not really. I mean, he's lost all those roles, so I mean,
He looks amazing, by the way. He looks awesome.
yeah, he lost a lot of weight in a short amount of time too. He lost it all pretty fast.
I think he might have had the surgery.
Yeah, he might have.
Because that's the only way I can explain someone losing weight that fast.
I mean, now that he's really hitting it in the gym.
Yeah, he works out like a motherfucker too. I know that.
Just cancel the match if you don't want it to happen. John Cena, you can retire next year. You can retire next year.
But you know, it would be the perfect way to end John Cena's career, though, if he actually tapped out. That would be perfect. Honestly speaking, that'd be poignant.
To finally give up. Yeah. I really don't even think Gunther should be his last match, really. But we're here where we're at. Because John Cena wanted to put over the next generation, and Gunther is 40. That's not really the next generation. The
You really
Miz,
just interrupt Stephanie McMahon, you bastard.
this
Miz,
makes
you son of a
sense.
bitch.
Yeah, this makes sense. Oh, he's wearing his old school stuff. The Miz is. Thank you, Cena. Yeah, like remember the jacket the Miz used to wear? He brought back his old jacket. I guarantee you, he wore that when he went against like. It's very underrated, but John Cena and the Miz had a pretty long rivalry as well.
You're right. That's pretty underrated. One of the most notable mentions, I guess you can say.
They
Hard
made
to
it like they main evented WrestleMania. Looking back on it, that does not look like a main event or true.
but I say you had to yeah, our truth gotta be there. He's gotta be there. Little Jimmy too.
You know, like that's John Cena's relative right there.
Yep.
That's R. Cena.
Oh, I see that. What did he say? What?
Nick Aldis.
Joe Hendry.
What is that?
Wait a second. What's going on?
Is it really?
Oh, he's already there. There he is. He just teleported.
Yeah,
Oh,
Joe
man,
Hendry.
Joe Hendry teleports now.
All right, they did it.
That was pretty awesome. We were speaking of the devil. Speaking of the devil, huh?
Joe Hendry. We were just talking about that. Maybe it's not an actual match, but Joe Hendry has a role to play in John Cena's final moments.
Is R-Truth gonna do it? R-Truth gonna do it.
The five knuckle shuffle. But no, they're going to. Yeah.
Then they're gonna do the five knuckle show.
Maybe they would work as a good tag team. R-Truth and Joe Hendry.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah, five knuckle shuffle. I knew that was coming.
We had a little impromptu match there.
Yeah, technically a little extra match right here. Yeah, there goes the match.
R-Truth waving. Oh, that's one of the funniest. That's probably the moment of the night right there.
Oh,
Did not want to see Joe Hendry and R-Truth together, but I'm glad I got to see R-Truth and Joe Hendry together.
they work perfect together.
I would totally have that poster hanging on my wall.
All right, they gotta actually do that. Like they gotta have R-Truth and Joe Hendry as actual tag champs one day. I mean, R-Truth is older. He's gonna retire soon as well.
True.
Like they gotta actually do that. Like you know what merch they can make? How many shirts? Like Joe Hendry and R-Truth with the tag titles on a T-shirt or a poster or
Hey, I'd rock that.
that's too good not to. I think that's better than Awesome Truth.
Take right there.
R-Truth and I never thought I'd see that. I feel like I would be nervous to be Gunther right now because like you're wrestling Johnson's final match ever, and if you screw up, it's on you.
Yeah, it's pretty nerve wracking though if you think about it.
This is an important match. Like this is like a legendary moment. I know I'm glad I'm not in Gunther's position. Miro or Rusev. I'm still used to calling him Rusev. I mean Miro, Rusev. I don't know. I guess because he was in AEW for so long, I got used to calling him Miro.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, John Cena and Wade Barrett, they had a rivalry. when John Cena actually had to join the Nexus.
But yeah, that's one of the most. That's one of the rivalries that's kind of underrated as well.
I also don't think anybody will be able to wear the jorts in wrestling ever again.
No, those need to retire with John.
Like I don't think
Those need
anybody.
to.
I don't think
When John hangs up the boots, he needs to hang up those jorts as well.
does R Truth wear jorts when he wrestles, or what does he wear?
I think he would whenever he was doing his run where he was pretending to be John Cena.
Yeah,
But
but that'll
like
pro-
really, I mean, for really, they're just shorts that he wears.
yeah, it's not really the same as Punk and Cena. Yeah. Seth Rollins and John Cena had a pretty good rivalry.
Hmm.
Of course, Brock Lesnar and Cena.
Oh yeah, of course.
John Cena and Roman Reigns. I did not like their rivalry at all, just to be honest, because they both were overpushed. But
Yeah.
they still had some really good matches. Of course, like the final person coming out is Cena.
I love that brought back up this old music though. I love this old theme song.
Yeah, I haven't watched wrestling in a while. This is the first time I'm hearing this. I kind of prefer his Walter theme song better. Like it just suits him more.
Yeah.
His Gunther theme song was good, but this just fits better. Is that true that Johnson has never tapped out in 20 years?
I can't remember the last time he has tapped out. So he hasn't. Well, yeah, I think he has tapped out, but it's been like a long time.
Michael Cole said it's been 20 years. So
Yeah, it's
yeah,
been a long time since he last tapped out.
I
And I
can't.
forget who was the last person to tap him out. I'm pretty sure. Let me do some research here.
I know he's been knocked out before in a match where he didn't really tap out, but he was knocked out. All right, here we go. Bring the juice. Minute Maid.
So it was Kurt Angle that made him tap out last, and that was at No Way Out 2004.
Wow. Yeah, that was 20 years ago. Yeah, I could see that as well.
Oh yeah.
That Kurt Angle was the one that made him tap out. Oh, what the lights going on?
Okay, there he goes. To say.
That's really cool.
That is.
All of the looks and shirts of John Cena.
He's taking the camera. I've seen it. The camera from Stu. He's turning the camera on to Stu.
We're gonna see what Stu looks like.
They cut it though. You couldn't see it. Damn it! As soon as the camera hit Stu's face, they cut it.
They don't want us to know what he looks like, even though we already know what he looks like.
Yeah, we all know what it looks like, but there's a hell of a crowd they got tonight, though, boy. Is it? There's somebody's car alarm going off out there. I don't know if you can hear that or not.
No, I can't hear it. No.
Good.
Or at least I can't. Chris Stratus, LGB. Yeah.
Elias in the house. It's Kevin Owens. That's what I'm talking about. Who else we got in there?
Boy,
There's Ming.
yeah, Haku, Ming, however you want to call him. And there's Nick Khan, who doesn't care anything
Yeah.
about fans, according to him.
And Nick Khan's about that money.
I mean, if you heard what he said recently, that's basically like he doesn't care about the fans. Like all he cares about is those dollar signs.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense, though. I mean, and I respect the man for being honest. And that's something I already knew about Nick Khan. I knew he was a businessman. He didn't give a damn about wrestling. He
Like
just knew, he just knew it brought a lot of money in.
like he doesn't care if fans enjoy the product or not. Like as long as he's got money in his pockets, that's it.
That's why he keeps a wrestler on the board. He keeps
But
somebody around that gives a damn about the business.
but I really hope that he eats his words and that he sees less of those dollar signs. So then they're forced to make the product better. Because if he sees less dollar signs, he's going to be forced to make changes. Because for the fans, like the fans don't care about money. Like they just want to see a good product.
True.
Like to me, like I just want to see a good show. Like I don't care how much money that the company makes.
Exactly.
Because how much they make doesn't make the show good. I mean, you can make the most amount of money as you want. That doesn't mean the show is going to be top tier. I guess it's fitting to have Lillian Garcia as the ring announcer.
Yep. It's on like Donkey Kong, as they used to say.
Yep.
All right, got a nice simple lockup.
I think he's resting real fast. I like that.
Where's Gunther? Gunther is milking this. Gunther is milking all this. And folks who haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Gunther's got a good asshole chant going. Well, yeah, we are down to the main event, folks. Thank you so much for joining us here in the chat tonight. It's been awesome having you here. Those who have popped in to check and see what's going down. Those that popped in to say what's up. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. Watching John Cena's last match. Been pretty busy here lately. It's been a pretty busy holiday for me, but I'm glad to be here with you all. Could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you all are here with me watching the last match of John Cena. And by the way, let's see. I think I'm gonna be on Twitch either later tonight or tomorrow at some point. Gonna be on Twitch playing some games, so come join me on Twitch. Follow me there. You'll know when I'm gonna be starting my stream. But thank you so much for joining here tonight, watching John Cena's last match. And they're still letting Gunther know that he tapped out versus Jay. They're not gonna let Gunther forget that. I don't think any. And not I think from now on, when Gunther has a match, they're always gonna remind him that he tapped out. Every single time, they're gonna remind him. No, no. At the moment, Gunther is throwing John Cena from pillar to post, so to speak. Excuse me. Oh, and John Cena coming with the moves of doom. The five moves of doom. Is that what it is? Five. The last time you can't see me. Five knuckle shuffle lands. Oh, Gunther with the reversal hits the German suplex. That was a nasty looking German suplex too. Oh shit! That was a clothesline from Gunther. That was a nice one. That Gunther life. Oh, trying to go for the sleeper. Oh, he's locked it in. Gunther. Oh, and Cena reverses that one easily. And the STFU. But you know what though? I now for me, if I was to book this, I would let Cena either I can't decide whether I would have him tap out or pass out, but I know I would have him not win the match. I think for story wise, I would have him tap out for the story. I would have Cena tap out, but if Cena was to pass out, that would be I guess more effective. Oh, drop kick from Gunther. This has gotten physical fast.
John Cena said he's gonna give it all he's got until the gas tank is at zero completely. He's gonna give it all.
Not kidding.
Anything that he has left will be used in this match. And after this match, he has nothing left.
That's the way it should be. Leave it all out there, man.
Uh,
Oh, just clothesline the shit out of
the crowd telling Gunther how they feel about him.
him. Hmm.
Crowd just being honest. Feels like an
It's really
ECW.
laying those clotheslines in tonight too.
This feels like ECW One Night Stand from 2006, but it's the reverse.
Mm.
John Cena is RVD, and
Mm.
Gunther is the new John Cena. But that is pretty cool that RVD's there.
Yeah. You see that Cena fan, that kid losing his shit? Yeah, just Pepsi just losing his shit. Like, come on.
If John Cena loses this match, a lot of kids like that are going to lose their minds.
And Gunther is just laying these clotheslines in over and over. He is spamming those clotheslines. Effective.
I feel like we're going to get a lot of near falls in this match. When you think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
over, it's not going to be over. But for everyone watching, though, and I guess for us too, uh, what is your favorite John Cena moment of all time? Like,
Mm.
there's one moment that you always remember John Cena of. What is that memory?
I think I've already talked about mine. Whenever he got to spank Stephanie, I was fucking jealous when I got to see that.
I
Like,
guess
you
for
lucky
me,
bastard.
one of the ones I always remember of John Cena is when he probably at WrestleMania 23, I believe, when he beat Shawn Michaels. Uh, like that was just a really really great match. And then like
Hmm.
after the match, all the fireworks, all the pyro, and everything. I don't know. Like there's a lot of great John Cena moments. It's hard to just pick one.
Yeah.
Five knuckle shuffle. And
Oh,
everyone watching, definitely let us know what is your favorite John Cena moment that you've witnessed or seen. That's definitely not going to be it.
no, it's gonna take more than that.
That's definitely not going to be it.
It's gonna take way more than just one AA.
I think tonight John Cena's going to have to pull out the super, like when he's on the top rope and then he does
Hmm.
it. He's going to have to pull that out tonight. I don't think that he's going to be able to win without doing the super Cena F, AA.
I mean, if
Why
he's
not
gonna
call
beat
it?
Gunther, he's gonna have to go Super Cena.
Yeah, he's gonna have to
Oh, and
go.
chop to the back. Oh, that hurts. Oh no, that hurt. You ever been chopped in the back?
Oh,
That hurts like a motherfucker.
especially done by Gunther.
Because me, I remember me and my brothers we used to do that to each other all the time. We used to just chop each other in the back all the time.
I don't think we're gonna tap out John Cena that quick. I think both of them have to do more on each other
Mhm.
to get someone to tap out. All right, John Cena's got a sleeper.
Yep, wrap those legs around him. Gunther's almost to those. Oh, he's got the rope. He's lucky he's tall, man.
Yeah, that's the advantage of being tall. You can reach the
Yep.
ropes faster.
He's beat down, brought to you by Minute Maid. Going to those steps.
Someone's gonna go through that announce table tonight, and I have a feeling how it's gonna happen. John Cena's gonna he's gonna do the AA on Gunther on the steel steps onto that table.
Hmm.
I bet you that's what John Cena's gonna do.
I guess the ref forgot to count because it's been 10 seconds.
Calling him an asshole.
I mean, as far as I know, this was a regular match.
The ref just doesn't care. Like it's his final match, just let them do whatever they want to do. I guess I don't know because it's definitely been over 10 seconds.
Yeah. They've been out there for a good 5 minutes now.
Davis says my favorite moment was when Cena picked up both Big Show and Edge. Was it
Yeah, that was a Super Cena moment right there.
WrestleMania 25 when he won the World Heavyweight title? See what I told you? See what I
You
told you?
called it, dude. You
I
called it.
knew it. I knew it.
you you straight called that.
Oh, I knew that was gonna happen.
But Gunther had to move
Wait,
his head fast. You see that? If he didn't
yeah.
move his head would hit those steps.
Oh, yeah. He was close.
The lights are still going off on the desk.
I knew that was gonna happen because John Cena has done that so many times in his career that when John Cena is in a match and you put steel steps next to an announce table, it's kind
Mhm.
of predictable what's going to happen. But that's still not going to be enough.
Why are you looking at that corner, John? Where are you going, John? Get down from there, John Cena. What are you doing?
He's going to do the, you know that
Leg
move.
drop?
He used to do that move off top rope. He's done it so many times. I forget what it's called though. He, yeah.
Oh shit, he hits it.
That's not going to be enough, though. You should have known that wasn't going to be enough, Cena. Even that guy's laughing. He knew that wasn't going to be enough. I believe John Cena broke his neck doing that one time against Batista at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
But he
No,
was
no, no. Batista. I think when John Cena jumped off the turnbuckles and Batista was trying, and Batista reversed it and parabombed him. That's
yeah,
what
did a
this hurt
Batista
him.
bomb, and then yeah, like the back of John Cena's neck just kind of like bounced
Hmm.
off the mat. He was out for a good while.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the nastiest injuries I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was brutal, dude. It was brutal.
Like he literally broke his neck that night.
Just the way his head bounced off the mat was scary.
Yeah, like it was kind of like that, but Batista was gonna reverse into a Batista bomb instead of. Like, there's a get up
Oh,
suplex. Kick out, kick out.
oh,
Super Cena is in effect.
oh. He
Like,
called that one too.
like when you go get Super Cena, you have to do like 10 finishers just to win.
Yeah, hit him with the avalanche. AA.
All right, this is the exact like this is how John Cena will win. We were just talking about this earlier.
Let me kick out of this, man. He kicks.
He might win doing this. He might. Hey,
What the fuck?
1, 2, yeah.
How do you kick out of an avalanche? Attitude adjustment off the top rope. It's
I thought
insane.
that's how. I don't know how you win now. That was the move that you. That was the move that was gonna make him win this match. I don't know now.
If we were playing 2K, bro, that would have been it. The match over.
That'd have been it. He's already done how many? How many? Um, he did the A onto the announce table. He did it in the ring.
Yep.
2 or 3 five knuckle shuffles, and he did that like in a video game. Not have been it. Unless you had like a simulation thing or so you could kick out.
I mean, Cena has literally threw everything that he has at Gunther so far. Literally, he threw everything he's got.
He's gonna have to do another avalanche, but onto a table maybe. Like not an announce table, an actual table. Like that's the only way I know at this point. Gunther's not easy to beat.
I saw you calling that spot, Cena. Damn it!
All right, do another AA.
You got closer, you can see Cena calling that spot.
There.
Oh,
Johnson is calling this entire match.
yeah, he's probably that's what I'm saying. He's probably calling that damn whole damn thing.
Damn. No, kick out. Yeah, like there's no way Gunther's gonna win like that. No frog splash or whatever that was.
He's gonna have to put him to sleep.
Or make
He's
him
gonna, if that's possible, he's gonna have to knock John Cena the hell out.
he still might kick out. Even if you knock him out, he still might kick out. See the crowd's chanting Super Cena. So I think Super Cena is activated. If he doesn't tap out, he's still fighting back.
Damn. Oh, Gunther's got that leg wrapped around him. I think
Damn.
thing about the sleeper holders, the more you struggle, the tighter it can get.
I don't know if like Gunther has that in good. He needs to sit back on it if he wants to really make him.
Mm-hmm.
If he sits back on the sleeper hold, then that probably would be it. Hey,
Oh, John is not letting go. He is hanging on. He is hanging on. I mean,
dang.
you can just slam Gunther right back on his back, and he'll let go. But
Just drop backwards.
exactly.
Just drop back. That's all you gotta do. He might hurt you in the process. At least it'll get you off of it. Golly. Or you could do that. I personally would just sat back on him.
Yeah, I would have. I would have just taken that plunge
But
right back.
that's what I would have done.
Because the first thing he's gonna do when he hits it, when he hits the ground, he's gonna let go. That's the first thing he's gonna do.
All right, you got to get out of this somehow. Here, sit back on it. Now you got him positioned. Not that again. And now you okay? You got him off of you for now. Hey, hey.
Oh shit!
One, two. No. See, you don't turn your back on Gunther. Damn it. Damn it.
Gunther barely even sold that AA. He barely even sold it. As
See,
soon as he hit it and kicked out, he got up and put a chokehold on him.
Gunther was smart right there. John Cena thought he had it won. You kick out and then he immediately put the sleeper hold back on him.
Got a "Don't give up" chant going on in the crowd. I don't think that's ever happened before. Don't give up. I don't think that's ever happened before.
I've never heard that chant before.
No, that's brand new. First and last time you probably ever hear that chant.
He might be giving up. I don't know.
Oh, is John out? Is John Cena out? Oh shit! Here we go. Oh, his hand's still up. Oh, of course.
One more. I like that. The come on, Cena.
Yeah, Gunther is working them, man. Gunther is working them.
His chest is red.
Now, the fact of the matter is, man, I could see John Cena passing out instead of tapping out. But I'd rather have him tap out. He tap out, dude. What the fuck was that? Did you see that?
Oh,
Did you see
damn.
that, bro?
He tapped out. Damn.
He tapped it. Look at the crowd. Look at the crowd. They are just silent, dude. That was beautiful.
He tapped out.
Look at the crowd. Look at that crowd. That's how you do it, baby. That was great. It went exactly how I thought it would. It's a perfect way to end his career. Is to have him tap out. Perfect way, man. Because that's the thing. It's traditional. They got to go out on their back.
That
You
whole
see,
crowd. That whole crowd hates Gunther. They
you
hate
see
him.
the crowd. You see that crowd was in a mass, a mass shock right there. They were all shocked. It's like when Undertaker finally got beat at WrestleMania. You know, look at the people, man.
They're pissed.
I think that girl's about to cry.
Yeah, I saw a few tears in some of them.
Look at them flipping guns around.
I knew that
This
was
is
coming.
great, man. I love it. Ah,
We retired Goldberg and John Cena in the same year.
and
Yeah, they're flipping him off. Yeah.
they're turning him into the new Legend Killer. And that was such a subtle tap out too. You see how he tapped out? It was very little, you were expecting to be all like but no, he was like,
It's like he knew he wanted to tap out.
yeah,
So,
that was perfect, man. God, that was so good. That was so good, man. Brilliant storytelling in that match,
it was
and
definitely a great
perfect.
match. So,
You hear Michael Cole whenever John tapped out, he was like, "Oh my god, he tapped out." It's like it's a state of shock, and the crowd's calling bullshit on it. That was well done, man. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Perfect way to end his career, man. And that's the thing, it's tradition to go out on your back. Because the biggest names, they all lost their last match,
except Sting.
except for Sting.
But,
He's an exception.
but yeah, normally
But he literally passed the torch. You know, he passed the torch to the next generation, which I think is pretty awesome. Perfect way to end his career right there, and he leaves it in better hands. You know, he leaves he leaves the business in the hands of young talent that can carry the business. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think I loved it. That was a great way to end that match. I loved it. Yeah, everybody coming out from the back. That makes a lot of sense.
they're booing Triple H.
You CM Punk out there. Who was the crowd talking to? They say you fucked up.
They're
Who are
booing.
Are they talking to Triple H? Who are they talking to?
They're they're talking to one of them. I know it's not CM Punk.
They said you fucked up. Who are they talking to though? I don't get it.
I don't know.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool moment with CM Punk and Cody. That Cena's dad, I think. Yeah.
I don't know who they're saying you effed up to. I don't know. I guess Triple H or Nick Conway to them. I don't know.
That was pretty cool, man. John Cena did the job on his way out. That's pretty cool. I respect that. I respect that, man. Because he could have, and the truth is, think about it. He could have had it his way, 100%. He could have said, "No, I'm going to take the W on my way out." You think about it. He could have had it his way if he wanted to, but he was like,
They're,
"No, I'm gonna pass the torch." And I love
they're
that.
booing Triple H, I think.
That's what I was saying. They must have been talking Triple H.
because he got on the apron. Now they're booing. They're booing him. I don't know why
Yeah,
they're booing him.
that's a pretty cool way to send them off, though, man. I gotta say that's pretty cool. And you gotta respect John Cena, man. He went out on his back and left it, you know, in a left the business in to me in better hands of the talent coming up.
Yeah, they're booing Triple H. Yeah,
Are we gonna see John Cena cry here? I think we're gonna see John Cena cry.
I got a tribute video.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like I say, he's got to leave his shoes in there. Yeah, the crowd is like, lose the short, lose the jorts, lose the jorts.
No, I think that's going a little bit too far. Yeah,
The dude in the crowd was yelling that. He was like, lose the jorts. He takes his final bow. That's pretty. That was well done. That was cool. That was a pretty good send off right there. That was pretty cool.
that was the that was the perfect way to do it. Um, yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Kind of
Yeah.
lost words. Um, yeah, John Cena's final match we all just witnessed. He did not win, which I kind of seen that. I kind of feel like that he wasn't going to win because like that's just not the John Cena thing to do. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, overall it was a very great show. I thought. Um, obviously, the match tonight was that last match. Uh, John Cena he gave it all he had in that last match.
Mhm.
Uh, everything that he had left, he gave it out in that match. And his final match, he taps out, basically giving it to the next generation, paving it forward. And like that's a huge win for Gunther. Now, whether he carries that momentum or not, I don't know. But John Cena definitely wanted to pave the way for the future
Yeah.
and give back. He didn't want to, like as you said, he could have very easily said that I'm going to win my final match and I'm going to go out the way I want to go out. Like he could have he could have done that if he wanted to, but
Mhm.
he chose not to. I don't think we'll ever see another career like John Cena.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, is there any final things you want to say?
No, I think that, like you said, I mean, it was a perfect way to end this career, and it ended the way I was hoping it would. With a subtle, faint tap out. And I think that the career of John Cena, like I said, it's one of the careers that's gonna be talked about for years to come. He has rivalries are gonna be talked about for years to come. So, and like I said, I think it's gonna be. I mean, it's probably gonna be within the next, you know, 3 to 4 years. He's gonna be in the Hall of Fame. So,
Oh
but
yeah,
yeah, I mean, I think it was a great send off, and I enjoyed the show.
yeah, like that was a perfect. I really loved the tribute video that they had at the very end of it.
Hmm.
Basically highlighting everything of his career from the Make a Wish to uh, the tribute to the troop stuff, the Make a Wish, all of his great accomplishments when he was a kid. Like those are rare things to find, probably that they found. Uh, but yeah, I thought it was a very perfect way to send off John Cena in his final match. I think that we'll never see a career like that again. Um, Randy Orton's probably the only one that compares to John Cena in the slightest. But
Hmm.
even Randy Orton's not like John Cena. Like Randy Orton is great in his own way. Uh, but yeah, that was pretty much it for our show tonight. We will be trying to get back on a more regular schedule. on the Wide World of Wrestling. I'm under the weather, so I don't know when. I made an effort to come on for this. if I if I don't care if I couldn't hardly talk, I'd at least be here.
Yeah.
Because Johnson's final match is something that every wrestling fan is probably watching. Uh, but we will be back making a more effort to be on here more for Raw, SmackDown, NXT pay per views. But yeah, definitely follow us and all of our links in the description below, our Facebook account, our Twitter account, uh, and all of that stuff down below. Definitely go check out the All Elite Zone, where we do Jason and them. They do WrestleZone Unfiltered. I haven't been on there in a while, uh, but we are supposed to be doing a All Elite Zone, our 4 year anniversary next Thursday. So I'll be on for that probably.
Yeah.
Our 4 year anniversary. So definitely go check out the All Elite Zone and subscribe here if you haven't. But yeah, we will see you guys pretty soon for whatever we do next on the Wide World of Wrestling.
Peace.